Streaming. I think we're live. Big Steve, I think we're live. I think we're live. Have fun on that tire.
Yeah.
We starting a little bit late tonight, 5 minutes late, but good evening, everyone. Welcome to Modern Arnis CMATS Live with Jordan Dellabough, the voice without a face yet. And that's Big Steve on the mat there, playing with the tire, practicing some poking drills. I'm trying to make it seem like you're doing something technical. I'm just going to take a couple minutes, do all the techie bits, let Facebook know that we're live and everything else, get some people in the room. So if you're new to this channel and you're watching this afterwards and we're not live anymore, feel free to jump ahead a couple minutes into the action. But otherwise, we are going to just take a few minutes and entertain you during that time. Big Steve will be on the mats doing something.
You just can't see that, can you?
Yeah, kind of a big back towards us.
Here, I'll do it.
This
back
way.
Here, like this.
Oh yeah, there's a good trap back there. All that training room you got.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, great to have you out. We missed you last week, Big Steve.
Indeed.
I had, you didn't ever thank Igor for filling in for you.
Was that filled in for me?
Yeah. I even had a name tag on him and everything.
Nice. Did he do a good job?
Oh, he didn't. He doesn't replace you, obviously, but you know he was there for me.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. He was a quarter of what I can provide.
Yeah. Just the body.
Perfect.
Actually, he wasn't even the right height. I should have adjusted his height. I'm just going to continue doing the techie bits here as I'm wondering what I got to do next.
Yep.
Well, someday I'll have this all finely tuned. There we go. Grab that URL. Head over to Facebook.
Right.
Listen to my pounding of the keys. Right now. If you were to spell right now, how would you spell right?
R-O-I-G-H-T.
Perfect. I just did it.
Perfect. Had to think about it though.
New word in English language. Right now. Okay, we have let Facebook know in record amount of time. Now I gotta switch profiles.
Oh, there it is. Trying to do this left-handed.
Oh. So that was quite the 1 day of snow we had out here on Vancouver Island.
A whole 2 inches of it. Yep.
Oh, did we even get an inch, a 2 inch? Oh, sure we did. I'm sure we did. Yeah.
Well, split the difference.
Yeah. Okay. By the way, everyone, if you have not yet done so, do log in to YouTube and chat with us live. I'm about to put up the chat because I forgot to put up the chat. I'm doing that right now. And I'm going to do that right now, like I just said. There it is. Pop out the chat. Yeah, we got the chat out. Join us. Give us a hello. And give us a thumbs up on the video. And if you're new, do subscribe to our channel as we're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. Don't hold back. Smash that button as hard as you can. And hopefully you'll enjoy every Wednesday night, or a lot of Wednesday nights, not every Wednesday night, but a lot of Wednesday nights of Modern Arnis, a martial art created by the late Professor Remy Apesis. Okay, let's do that. We'll close that. And let's check our kilobits. We're at 9,000 kilobits, 60 frames per second, looking good. Green lights everywhere. And Facebook has been, oh, wait a second.
Uh-oh.
Not been notified yet. There we go.
Eesh.
Boom, post, all right. That's up. And back to there. Okay. Well, Big Steve, what should we train tonight? What do you think?
Something sticky, something flowy, something movie.
Oh, you just reminded me when you said something sticky what I ate for dinner.
What is that again?
All right, what did I eat for dinner? I had a 3-course meal for dinner tonight.
Great.
I had a green gummy bear to start for my first course. And then the main course was a red gummy bear, followed by the dessert course, a clear gummy bear so far.
Got it.
Yeah.
Wait, does the clear one taste like pineapple?
I think that's the yellow one. Oh, there's a lemon one too, though.
So what's the clear one taste
There's like a yellowy, golden one, and then a yellow one and a golden one. I think the golden one might be pineapple.
So what does the clear one taste like?
Delicious.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't actually look at the bag and check out all the flavors. Who's out there with us tonight? We got Linda Shaw out there with us tonight. Hi guys, good to see you. Grandma S. Yay!
Yeah.
I take it that she can see us, so the video must be good. Hopefully
be, but
the
let us
sound.
know if not.
If she can hear us, that's good too. What a great seminar we had on the weekend. Well, I think it's great, but I'm a little biased.
Actually, I heard great reviews. So you can't be biased because other people say the same thing.
Hey, I'll go with that.
There you go.
All right, we're good. Everything's set up. We're good. That's it. I'm not doing any more techie bits.
That's it.
Yeah, so a big, huge meal I'll have to eat afterwards or something.
The thing I love about doing this right now is I can totally tell I'm not good at it on one side. On this side, it's like the arm doesn't hurt at all. And on this side, I'm like overcompensating somewhere. Like right in here.
What about when it's going underneath again? Remember that?
Hang on one second. Oh, like under here, you mean?
Yeah, but this way.
Oh.
Without doing
Yeah, that. Got it.
We'll practice that tonight. All right, everyone, I know what I'm going to teach tonight.
Perfect.
Linda Shaw says everything's good. All
Great.
right, thumbs
Thank you
up.
very much.
All right, so a quick courtesy. Good evening, sir.
You guys there?
And good evening to everyone at home. Hopefully everyone's enjoying the snow. You have nothing else to do but watch us tonight. Yeah. And we got the 2 inches, like you said, of snow.
I like us 2 inches now. That's good.
And your son was like, break out the snowblower.
So much so that he was using his own toy lawnmower as a snowblower. Yeah.
Well, I've got the gas in it. I've got it ready to go. I've started a few times. It should work. So just got to give it a couple more inches of snow.
Yep.
That being said, we had a seminar on the weekend where we did some 2-stick against 1-stick, and also a little bit 2-stick versus stick and knife. So that's kind of fun. And just kind of starting to plant the seeds with people of what that might look like or feel like. And best part about it, I always call it a successful seminar when I know nobody's going home injured. Call that a good day.
Yep.
There's a lot of flying sticks around and stuff. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to quickly turn off the other mic so we don't get that reverb thing happening.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, 1 second. More techie bits. Here we go. And that's the mic I'm turning off. Okay. There we go. What else is happening? So yeah, that was fun. I felt good about it myself. My energy was there. I felt like I could go for 4 more hours. I was ready to continue on. But unfortunately, it was only 3.5 hours seminar. So, but that was nice to feel. Where else does that leave us? Did that, talked about that. Talked about if you're live with us out there watching right now and you have access to a keyboard or you're logged into YouTube or Google's, we can chat with us. We got our big chat board up there. I like having that light up there now, don't you?
Yeah, it's a lot better than
the blinding
spot.
that used to happen. And that leads us almost into Christmas season and stuff. Like we're starting to
December
get into
tomorrow.
shopping and getting lights up and trees up and all that good stuff. Are you guys doing a real tree this year again? Or are you gonna go with the first time experience of
We're probably gonna do a real tree this year.
a fake tree?
Well, see, I have a problem with the fake tree.
You do?
I do. I only have one problem. I actually have 2 things I like about it and 1 thing I hate.
But the 2 don't override the 1.
They don't yet, surprisingly.
All right, let's see it. Let's hear it.
I hate having to store it.
No.
I hate having to find a place to put it. And I'm just like,
They come in a great box,
Oh,
and
I'm
then
sure
you
they
can
do.
pile stuff on top of the box.
Right,
And then it
yes.
just sits there, and you.
I already have a lot of boxes and piling stuff up on. I that technique is not going to work.
All right, I understand that because it's a big box, right? Yeah, I get it. I get it.
But I like the fact that one of the challenges I've always had, we've always done a real tree, and one of the challenges with a real tree that I don't enjoy is you have to get it, and you have to get it at the right time to make sure it lasts all the way to Christmas. Otherwise, you ruin the children's Christmas.
By having a Charlie Brown Christmas tree.
Exactly. So,
dead as can be.
The whole thing. Whereas if it was a fake tree, I could just put it up and not care. That'd be great.
Yeah.
So I'm getting there. Probably.
And you don't have to worry about fires, nothing. It's just like this awesome tree.
But that means I have to pick one that everybody likes.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, what does that mean? Why do we bring up Christmas? Because on our way to Christmas, obviously, we will be experiencing potentially no Wednesday night live YouTube videos in December. We might have a couple here and there, but I think the last one, if we are to do one, might be the 21st. If we don't do one on the 21st, then it would be like the 15th or something would be our last for the year, and then take off Christmas and head into January, come back into January with our YouTube series.
Sure.
So something to that effect, just to kind of discuss that for people out there who are curious. I had some bad news today.
Oh.
I had some bad news today. I like to go to this spot for our summertime getaway, right? You know the spot.
Yeah, I do.
I won't talk about what spot that is, but give me your feedback on this. Have you ever had this happen to you? Write it down in the comment section below or something. You have a spot you like, you're going to it, you pay the good money, you enjoy it, and then they come back the next year and the price has skyrocketed.
Oh, really?
Skyrocketed. And it's like you're looking at it as a parent and you know your kids enjoy it, but you're like, the skyrocketing of the price doesn't mean they've improved the place at all. It just means now I feel like I'm being
fleeced.
Flossed, fleeced, cash grabbed, whatever term it is, I don't know. But it feels that way because of how much it's gone up.
Yeah.
And I already know what I'm getting. And I know what I felt last year paying the price I did from the increase of the price last year. So what do? Do you do it for the kids and just find a way to go find a couple $1,000s or, sell a leg? I don't know. What do you got to do? Or do you sit there and go, hey kids, we're not going anywhere this year, but we're going to take that money and get a bouncy castle for a week here at home.
That's one option.
It's tough. It's tough, these things.
Well, and I think the other thing is in this day and age, I think it's harder and harder to find that because of, how the world's changing a bit. So I think that is going to be actually a problem going forward.
Like I know everyone's saying, we have this thing where all food prices are going up and everything else is going up.
Yeah.
I don't mind if it's going up, but I also want to see improvements.
Yes, exactly.
You can't just go up and then have no improvements, because that to me is just like, come on.
Yeah.
But anyways, maybe I should jack up the prices here by $100.
And then you can take the kids.
And I won't improve anything. But anyways, that's my bad news. So I got to figure that out. As a parent, it's tough, and as a husband, the wife enjoys the place too.
Yeah.
And you're just trying to figure stuff out. So we'll see.
Gotcha.
That being said, where else does that go? We got to swing some sticks now, I guess. That's why we're here, right?
I think so.
All right. Well, good. Thanks for joining me this week.
Absolutely.
All right. Have a good day.
Bye.
Have fun. Let's start off tonight with what we were doing a second ago and looking at how we hit ourselves. Right?
Yep. Not ourselves. Depending.
We're called a Big O for now. We'll call it a Big O. Let's face this way on the camera. And we're going to start with, underneath your armpit. And then you come out and you slide right back up in there. And you don't have to worry about doing stuff like this.
Ooh, I like that.
You don't want to hit my arm, right? It's just having it flow and finding that spot.
Sorry.
And then come back out. And knowing, if I hold it sideways, that it just has that beautiful arc. Big O. So you go 1, 2. Right? 1, 2. Let's go 10 of those.
Sure.
1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Linda Shaw says, any place will be the same. We have the same problem at the RV parks. There you go. I agree with you. And the improvements. Yeah, you know.
There you go.
Even because of COVID, they shut down the pools or the hot tubs, right? And have they reopened those for the price next year that they're asking? If not, then we don't even get that. So it's like...
Yeah. Bit of gouging going on.
Yeah, you know. I understand people are retiring and they want to make a certain amount of money. But I'm thinking, how do I write this back to the gentleman who wrote me the email saying, hey, this is the price, blah, blah, blah. How do I respond to him now? How do I sit there and say, that's it's a little hefty for me.
The biggest challenge is even if you respond with that in a way that is received nicely, I think if it's a popular spot,
as well.
The challenge there is okay, that sucks, sorry to see you go, but I got a laundry list of people who are okay with it.
Who will do it, right?
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
just it. So that laundry list of people who will do it,
Yeah.
maybe that's what they're seeking now. They're seeking that only people will stay shorter amounts of time, and they can flip it over and keep that high amount they're asking for, as opposed to get people to stay 2 weeks at a time.
Yeah.
So that, yeah, I hear you. We're with you there, Linda Shaw. We understand that dilemma.
Okay, so I always forget this. Where are we holding this hand? Because what I'm doing right now is I'm like doing this.
Yes.
Kind of. It's like I'm here,
Or
and
it's like this. It's like the elbows.
Oh yeah, that.
My hand just kind of
like a gate. Yeah. Yeah. But you can also hold it like a mine.
Yeah. just hold it like that, right? Whack.
I actually just did that.
Anyways, so yeah, Big O. We call that a Big O. What's a Big O good for? Think of it this way. Let's say if you come with me number 1 strike, his hand's out here, right? I might come off over here and go bam. Or I might go bam, bam, and enter in. So, or he comes in 2, bam, right there, boom, right? Or I come in, boom, boom, do my double,
Corto action thing.
Yeah. Action, corto, double action thing.
I'm just going to mumble some more words and see if I get it.
What do we call that?
Abenico, corto, double action.
Abenico, corto, double action.
There we go.
There it is. See, words today,
Wow.
gone. Words,
Yeah.
what do they mean? What do they
Hard.
mean? They mean nothing.
Yeah.
So anyways, yeah, so there's a Big O, or maybe you come here and I come this, hook, and I come right up top, boom, just drive that down.
Sure.
So it allows us that long reach, that largo range, largo meaning long, distant, to be able to strike and attack. So
Yes, sir.
that's a nice reason to get to know that one, a Big O. So if you go for that 1 strike, no, I go for the 1 strike, you go for the long distance, you're getting out of the way, right?
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So I'm coming in. So start here, just for now. And I go here, boom.
Yeah, that's right.
That makes sense?
Yep.
Okay, you with me?
Sort of.
So you don't have to let go? I was just letting go for the...
Well, yeah, I was like, why am I putting this
I'm
here?
like, here. Okay, so... What do we got? To me, we do it just for the 2 little people that we love so much. See, there you go. Is it about the kids? Like, how do we do that?
I'm a little people that they care about, I'm sure.
Yeah, no, Stephen, no, I'm not going to give you that one. You are not a little person. No. 6'8", you are not a little person.
You know, different people think differently.
Maybe to a 7'2" guy, you're a little
Yeah,
person.
totally. Ever run into one again.
Yeah. I love it when you do, though.
What?
When I've been out shopping with you or something, we were like at a home hardware or something, or
when I run into other
and you run into another like taller guy that's taller than you.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you go from your computer slump to
Oh yeah, and if you'll note, there's
and
like,
just be like,
there's a whole eye thing too,
it's like
right?
in a nod.
Oh yeah, because they see that you're sort of different, and you're like, I see you and you see me, and that's the end of that. You know, it's.
You're just like, I feel how you feel when you go on Air Canada and you don't have a big enough seat. I understand. It's that nod.
It's almost like if I could, it'd be like walking up to that person and being like, lose brain cells walking through doorways, high five, you know?
Yeah. Okay, so there we go. We got the Big O tonight. What else are we going to do tonight? I was thinking of some empty hand stuff. But you know what? Let's look at Abecedario.
Sure.
Abecedario. A-B-C-D. Abecedario. I'm just going to keep saying that. It's just fun. Abecedario. And in Abecedario, what we look for, what we are practicing is our getting our live action hand, our left hand to be live, real quick. and not just to be sitting back here hanging out.
Sure.
So as you're coming to that strike one, I'm going to give that block, as I sweep the block, I poke the parrot on my shoulder, and this hand's going to come out to make sure he doesn't keep coming at me. And then I'm going to dive in here with that puño towards his ear, towards his head, and he stops me. So this is an Abecedario. A, B, C, D. So A, B, C, D. Abecedario. And that's all we're doing. We're setting them up for, bring this down to my hip. You see me doing that every time, so I know what it's doing. I'm not just going. Totally different feeling, right? So I'm here,
Like, what are you doing?
here, this is down on my hip. I've kind of got his palm up. So from here now, this is open, right here. And I come up, pop it, I clamp it. I don't just hit, I want to follow it and clamp it.
Sir.
And then this is following up right here to the temple strike. So this is off a number one strike. 1, 2, 3, go. Boom. And have that over. And we don't hit each other, which is important.
Sir.
I will strike you 1.
Yes, sir.
And you're doing Abecedario.
Yes, I am.
Excellent. Yes. That's a very good block you had. That would hurt too. That would have hurt me. That's good. I'm glad you did that. You got this.
Oh, yeah.
I would do the same thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks. There it is.
There it is.
Yeah. Nothing. I was just playing with you. Now, you're doing it. There's one small thing. One small thing. You're doing it though. You're doing it. You got it.
Leave the thumb on.
Close. Something's not happening with the hand right there.
Okay.
That's all. I mentioned it real briefly a second ago.
Oh,
Clipping. Yes, clipping.
Got it.
There's
Sorry.
that clip.
yeah.
The clamp. The clamp that likes to clip. There we go.
Clamp that likes to clip. That sounds like a Christmas story, you know?
I don't see how you see that, but okay.
I read a lot of weird kids' books for the last few years, okay?
Okay, got it. The clamp that likes to clip the Christmas tree.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, it's like, you know what? We need some Christmas beverages here, I think, before class.
That's a horrible idea.
So, hop. Good. Hop. So I want to feel a little bit of that.
Oh, yeah.
Right now you're being nice. Right now you're being
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
right?
Sorry. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, there it is. Nice. Because you're setting off different things in the arm. Right here, you see I'm starting to get a little bit red there right away already. But there's nerves in here. And it's important to try to trigger those. You felt those when I looked
Oh,
at
yeah.
them, right? See the red spot there on you? And the nerves are running right through here. So when I come in and set that off.
Yep.
All right,
Oh,
so I
yeah.
did something to him there
Yeah.
on purpose.
Yeah, I know what it is.
He knows what it is.
Yeah.
Ah, so what did he do there that time? He changed something. Oh, now I feel that. That's good.
Good reminder, though.
Give me, yeah, exactly. So give me the one. What he was doing there was he was coming in a little bit low, and I was giving him a little bit of pressure. So now I'm really shortening his distance to be able to try to clear this. And one of the little sneaky things you can do over time, in order to refine what you're doing, is as they connect, I kind of give a little bit of a rise up ever so slightly to really expose those tendons, and then pump. Now this doesn't do this. I'm not pulling back to strike. I am
Falling through.
following through with that strike. So what would that look like empty hand?
Both?
No, I'll get you empty hand, yeah. There it is. So I'm here, block, check, counter, and if I leave it low, it's hard to do. But if I raise up a bit, it's right there. And if you notice what my hand does, we'll do slow. My hand doesn't come back here to hit. It goes here. Right to the face. So here. One more time. Again. And what I'm doing here now, as I'm entering and getting close to him, I pop this, and my elbow starts tracking his elbow, or my arm tracks his arm. And I'm in this position. And nice there. So one. Hop. Good. Yeah. Take it down. Good.
Right.
That's it. Nice. Oh yeah. You got some power behind you. I can feel it. Yeah. Nice. One more time. Now you feel that you're changing your feet, right? You
Well, yeah, I was using my hip.
that footwork in?
Yeah.
And you felt the power?
Sir.
I felt it.
Yep. Because
So I'm
before
like,
I was
oh.
standing here statically going like,
I gotta stop teaching you how to be stronger. My goodness.
sir.
That's awesome. Right. And one thing we gotta do is take care of ourselves, right?
Yes, sir.
Rub down the outside, up the inside. Good job.
Hey.
Looks like
made
I
a
was
red
on
bar.
looks like I was on a barbecue.
Just one spot.
There we go. Don't forget, if you're logged into Google's, we are up. We got our chat up. Do say hi to us.
Wait a minute. Yeah, okay, I'm getting there.
That was good. So that's just one part of Abecedario with a stick and empty hand.
Yes, sir.
That is a lot of fun to play with. There's also 2 as well, but we're not going to go into 2 yet. In fact, we're going to jump away from Abecedario now.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. We're going to go into
Foot tapping.
with a heel, toe heel. All right.
Need shoes for that.
Well, my mind's just jumping. It's like we could do that, we could do that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's look at this for a second. So, yeah, no, we'll stop there. Okay, come on in. I'll be good. When we're in this position, there's a difference. Now we're getting into understanding and some finer details. There's a difference of when someone is using their thumb and when they are not using their thumb. When they use their thumb, they're actually putting themselves at a more of a disadvantage unless they know what they're doing and where they're going next.
Sir.
If they don't, this would be a better position.
Sir.
As the thumb gets used and I get in this position, one of the things we can do is I can drop down, putting pressure against him, and he doesn't like that.
Nope.
He resists it. And I'm going to go down here, and he's still resisting. As slow as this is, I'm not even doing it fast. And then I'm putting pressure here.
Oh, jeez.
And I am able to move a 6'8" guy just by taking that over. So when this starts to happen, and I go boom, okay, I can start to lock that up by putting pressure on the back of the thumb. I'm putting pressure on the thumb, as opposed to be strong. No, do that, but be strong.
Yeah,
That's not putting pressure on the thumb.
no.
What that's doing is now I'm just fighting a muscle on muscle.
Sir.
So there's a finesse thing, a little difference there, as I take this and I start to cut this down.
Oh, jeez.
And it gets us into that hanging lock position.
Sir.
And then from hanging lock, we can do the head, drop down, take it to the ground. All the fun stuff. So go ahead, try that for a second. I'm going to inject my thumb. So one of the things you can do, so I really want you to feel, as you draw down,
Sir.
feel like you're cutting my thumb. Use your blade
Yeah.
of your arm and feel like you're pressing my thumb. Yeah, good. And then follow it. Good, keep pressing. There it is. Yeah. Okay, that's on the right track.
Sir.
But I want you to feel that.
Okay. Now here I get lost.
Yes, because you're scooping out.
Yeah, I'm doing something weird.
Come down
Yeah.
and up.
Oh, I'm coming this way.
Yeah, because now as that transitions from that thumb,
Yeah.
you're
I'm transitioning to wrist.
exactly transitions to the wrist. Now I want to try to let go, and you just drive up.
So there is the transition.
That's
Sir.
right. So here, boom, drive down on the thumb, and up. Yeah. That's it.
Oh, you're going to the back.
You can do that too, yeah. depending on what we're going with next and where you want to, you know, if there's a TV here and you want their head to go through the TV or something.
Versus the glass window over there.
Yeah, I want a new TV, insurance, stuff like that.
Gotcha. It's important.
So that's one thing we can do when the thumb is engaged. This is what we're talking about, this thumb right here, if it's engaged. If it's not engaged, and he does it,
Well,
I will enter in. But on this one, as it's engaged, even if I want to start to let go, he's kind of putting pressure on that thumb. So as it happens in a faster state, it's very difficult to counter.
yes, sir.
Something else we can do. He injects the thumb there. Is I pretend like I live on the ocean. I pretend like I'm an ocean wave, arcing, like a surfer's about to go through, right? Just a big ocean wave. And I think of this motion. Shot! And I get him into my center. And that wave is completing. So I'm putting pressure on the back of his wrist to line him up where I need him to be.
I'm not in a good spot.
A lot of people sometimes have troubles figuring this one out. If they're honest with themselves, they may never have figured it out, so they do this. And they try to cut a little bit of a corner and do this.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Okay? Now, that's what I would say is a completely different idea.
Sir.
And if I were to do that, I'd do it just right properly where I just go like this.
Ah! Jeez. Gee.
That right there, now I've got him centered right where I want him to be. And it's difficult for him to think about countering me right now.
Yep.
Okay?
That's a good
So, that is another one on its own.
Sir.
Not the same as this. Right? The beautiful one about this one is as he goes down, people start to, their legs spread. So you just follow up right down the center line and go for dinging the doorbell. Woohoo! Ding dong! So there, then down. Good.
Sir.
Finding that finesse. And one of the ways to make sure that this happens is that my palm right here is against his arm. When he secures me against, when he grabs him, he's actually sucking me to his arm. And that's important because as he comes over, if I'm out here breaking away from it or something like that,
Oh, yeah, there's nothing there.
it all changes.
Yeah.
But as you keep that clamped on, I can't let go of that suction right there.
Sir.
And you can then manipulate my body through joint manipulation.
Yes, sir.
Good. Who else is out there tonight? I know a few people are watching, but no one's talking tonight. Everyone's quiet.
Get ready for Christmas.
Yeah. They're like, we're doing our Christmas list right now. You just have to be on in the background. We are one of the only YouTube channels that comes to you live with no swearing. Mostly good attitudes.
Yeah.
And talk about a bunch of nothing.
Bunch of nothing.
Just life.
Oh, okay. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, I gotta remember this now.
Mm.
I want to do that,
You're
but
triggering me.
yeah, okay, all right.
You would be triggering me telling me what you're doing, right?
Yeah, because I'm trying to. Oh, look, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. For just straight from here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sir.
Yep. Nice. Good. All right, shake that off. So there's another option when someone gets that thumb in there. Is there things you would want to grab like that on your end? Yes, there is. We could go through some of those, but that's an idea of when I would inject that thumb.
Sir. Do you want to all go around the no thumb?
We did the no thumb, which is the Abecedario.
Oh, right, yeah. But, oh, okay, I was thinking something else. Yeah,
Yeah.
fair enough.
So that would then, even if we're doing stuff like this,
Yeah, right.
oh, there we go, there we go. Modern chopping hands, right?
Yeah.
So even as we're doing this here, boom, boom, you have the thumb injected.
Yep.
But if you don't,
Yeah.
there that is.
Sorry.
So you can start to play off of that modern chopping hands as well there.
Sir.
Awesome.
Got it.
Any questions about that? Give it a moment. Let me check something here.
Make sure we're still alive.
I think we are. Yeah, we're still alive. We're good.
Cool.
I have a feeling over our live broadcast as well, there's not going to be as many people because they got to get out to the shopping malls after work.
It's a thing.
And then they got the big AMAZON sitting there scrolling through to.
Oh yeah, well actually that's what I was going to say next is, yeah, either you're going out to malls or you're scrolling on your phone or laptop. That's what I do these days.
Yeah. All right, let's go back to one stick again.
Sure.
So you got a little empty hand, little stick, little Abecedario, joint manipulations, finding our power. Then there's
None of that.
twirling our stick. I always talk about this. Look at my elbow moving. My elbow's moving because I'm keeping this tight. And we always can work on that, right?
Yes, sir.
Keeping that tight, even when I go backward. Okay, and forward.
Oh.
And backward. Let that elbow move, because the moment this starts happening, where the hand's opening up, the elbow's not moving. So I'm at a distance and I'm wanting to see if people are learning it. I can tell if someone's got it, whether or not their elbow's moving.
Sir.
I don't even look at the stick, what the stick's doing. So here's a way you can practice this that's not just by yourself. Normally we do a little exercise where we go up and we go down.
Yes, sir.
But if I go and strike him one, I'm back up here. I go off of his energy and I just bounce off of your energy, off of your block. I'm striking one and I come back here. I might strike one and practice this as well, where I take that energy and let this swivel by. But that's why his check hand comes out afterwards. Block check, do it again, underneath. Good, there it is. So now I can't enter in. That stops that motion from trying to enter in, so I get ready for
Number 2.
boom, and I'm ready for number 2. But in order to get there, I just do that. I don't do this. Don't open that up and let that twirl. Because when you hit harder,
Yep.
eventually that will happen.
Yes, sir.
And we don't want that to happen. And we do that twirl. And we do the twirl on this side you just saw there. And I'm back right here. We go back and forth. Hop! And we learn that. And not doing this, because you'll find you won't be able to grab your stick in time and hit back in time or do anything.
Yes, sir.
So purposely, I saw a guy's video once out there. I Googled some Arnis on YouTube, and I'm watching
Free
it.
choice.
I'm watching it. It was a free choice. I watched a guy out there, and the guy said, "This is how you twirl your sticks." And I'm like, no. And I went to comment, and he took away the comment section too.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, one, this guy is in the States. And I went, okay, he got me. He's going to sucker a lot of people in just to get the hits.
Yeah.
Now, hopefully he gets all the down thumbs.
Yeah, hopefully.
But either which way, he still gets hits. Good news, bad news is always news, right? So, and as that was happening, I went, okay, what's the second thing? He's not really an Arnis guy. He is like, I would say, a marching band person that has their batons or whatever, and they twirl them and flip them and catch them behind their backs and do all this stuff. And I'm like, okay, if he wanted to be honest about it, that's what he's really doing, is becoming a baton twirler. Because he was like, there's no other way to do it besides this. And I'm sitting there going, no, you're getting me. I'm turning this off.
It's the worst thing you could possibly say.
I have a choice. I can turn this off and not watch it. What I can't do is forget about it.
Well, not that I'm saying we should do this, but it did give me an idea.
Are we going to go troll him? What?
Well, I'm just thinking, so far everything that we've put out in terms of content is like good, honest content,
I
right?
hope so, yeah.
But if there's one thing the internet loves, it's a troll.
Yeah.
So maybe you just need to come up with something martial arts related, technique related, that would drive people up a wall.
Okay, here we go. What could drive other martial artists up the wall? Okay, first and foremost,
Like always use the pinky, it's the strongest
modern
finger.
Arnis is the best martial art in the world. Nothing compares.
Okay,
Let's start with that.
That's probably triggering to some, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably triggering someone right now. Okay, so what else can we trigger? We can say that, you know what? Don't ever think you can actually do trapping, because trapping will never work.
See, it's all too on the nose. I was thinking more like, okay, bending the wrist is the strongest possible position you can be.
Oh, that's perfect.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, if you can like.
Yeah, if you can do this.
When I go to block you with number 2, and I'm a bent wrist, this is our best option.
You're strongest when you're like this, you know.
And we'll name it bent wrist technique.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's the name of the video tonight.
There
Bent wrist technique.
Yeah.
That'll get everyone clicking.
Yeah.
All right. I'm so bad.
But it might work.
But where do we live? We live on the East Coast in New Brunswick, on an island out there.
Yeah.
That's where we really are.
Vancouver.
Vancouver. All right, where are we though? We are in Canada. We are having a great night. We're smiling. We're happy. This is a good day. Mm-hmm. And we're in Canada, but we're on the West Coast, in a province called British Columbia, down in an island called Vancouver Island, which is across from Vancouver City. But Vancouver Island, and on Vancouver Island, it's quite large, and we're at in Victoria area. Mm-hmm. Great place to live, I'd say.
Absolutely.
It's a great place to live. Yeah. All of Canada is beautiful, but I say that we got a pretty nice part of it.
Yeah, I think there's a difference.
The only thing I miss, I'm from the prairies originally. I'm from a prairie province, so it's flat and maybe a little bit of a rolling hill. You can see your dog running away for 3 miles, you know, all that stuff. Mm-hmm. The only thing I miss is being able to see 14 miles.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Here you don't see that. Mm-hmm. Here you just got like, oh, look, a mountain. Oh, a tree's in your way.
Yeah.
Oh, that giant skyscraper at Vancouver's in my way.
Uh-huh.
We're there in the prairies. You can just see for, you know, easily, you always say 100 miles, but I know you can't see. But you pretend you see 100 miles. You can see the storms coming or out in the distance and everything else. But here it's like, oh, we have a storm. You don't even see it coming, you know. But anyways, what do we got here? We got Anna Shaw out there tonight joining us. That's up to you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, here we go. Hey, hi, Clara.
Clara says hi, Dada. Hi, Uncle. Hello, Clara. And we're off to watch fishing videos. But thought we'd stop by for a thumbs up. All right.
Nice.
Appreciate it. Always helps the algorithms here on the YouTube channel.
So you know what's really funny about this?
What do you got?
I haven't told you this part. Fishing videos.
Yeah.
So what's happening now is they've seen the fishing videos so many times.
The fishing videos are my fishing videos that I put on the same channel.
Yes.
Here at CMATS. You can go watch those if you want for fun.
They love watching them. Clara says Uncle fishing videos. Now what they do is, if we're in a room somewhere we're playing, and William's playing around with the Google thing to make it make sounds, like Google Assistant or whatever.
Oh, Google Assistant?
Yeah, now he'll be like, what does a fishing boat sound like? And there's a sound of a fishing boat, and he sits there and does this while he's doing the fishing sound. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome!
So it's becoming a real thing.
See, when boredom kicks in, the creative mind takes over. Right?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Oh, I can't wait to get him on the boat with a real fish on. That would be awesome.
He will lose it.
Yeah.
If you've seen this.
Well, if I take him on an odd year, like 2019, 2021, 2023, next year, that's when the pink salmon run.
Really?
So when the pink salmon are running, this island is crawling with, you throw your rod in, bing, it goes off.
Yep.
It is awesome. So that's what I started my little girl, Kalia, on, was a pink salmon.
Nice.
And she loved it.
Yeah.
And my eldest, unfortunately, on her 10th birthday, I started her on a Chinook.
Oh, yeah.
On her 10th birthday, she got a 10-pound Chinook, 10 minutes going out of the port. We're all heading out from the docks, and the boats are coming in. They're like, there's nothing out there, man. I'm like, shut up. My girl's right here. I told her we're going to catch her a fish today.
Yeah, totally.
And I kid you not, 10 minutes out, 10 minutes down, boom, 10-pound Chinook, and she fought that in.
Nice.
It's actually, the fishing video I think is on here.
I think I've seen it, yeah.
Yeah. It was fun. But anyways, back to some stick stuff. Let's get into something fancy. Let's do some fancy, just for fun.
Okay.
When we do things fancy, is it necessarily a technique, or are we just learning how to maneuver and work around energy? And that's what I like to think about. So let's see if I can do one of those. Let's go off strike 2 right now. Let's see what we create. I take this down to my hip. So I'm going to take that down. I click, right? And sometimes, right? I might just grab it. Not suggested. It comes a little harder. Ooh, I block that, grab it. Or same time, I bring it down. Or 3, I just bring it down. I wouldn't suggest this one until you do a lot of learning how to snatch things out of the air.
Sure.
But anyways, here it comes in. I bring it down here. Then I'm going to offer him. I want to elicit. This is a great word. Ever since I heard it, I love this word. Elicit the response I want him to have. So if I go here, he has this response. If I come out here, he should have this response if he's a smart stick and knife fighter. A lot of times, I'm not saying that they're not smart, but they've never dealt with stick and knife, so they just put their arm up open even, like this. Yep. But this isn't necessarily a good idea. So you want to control that wrist. So you go to control that wrist. Now I'm extended, I'm in a bad position. I got to return to a strong position. So it comes in, boom, 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 and I'm up here. All I'm going to do is let my elbow drop back to where it needs to be. Have I done this to you?
Nope.
Nope. Have I tried to do this to you?
Nope.
No. I just let this fall. That energy right there is like a dead dropping energy. It's not threatening to you at all.
Makes me nervous.
Okay. So, like, wait a second. So just that right there. Ready? I let it drop here. Then I'm going to take this one right here, and I'm going to rotate it. So I roll it up. Roll it up. And as I do that, I take the puño, and I'm going to drive up the center.
Oh, yeah.
Here. There you go. And that's all I'm doing. It's one of the few times you'll ever see me actually start to let go of my stick. One of the few times. There are times, this is one of them. I think some people call this threading the needle potentially. Because you know, if you don't move, right? You put your hands together like that for a second, and I let go here. This is like the hole in the needle, right? And I'm putting the thread through. So I think that's why it's called threading the needle.
Is there another technique where you're buzzing the tower? Like,
yeah. Oh, I like that. We should create one. New name, Top Gun Buzz the Tower.
yeah, exactly. It's all just a rip off.
Yeah. So here, oh, I'm up here, bring my elbow back down, and I'm right up here. Now from here we could attack the elbow, get a disarm or anything else, but sometimes it's just, you know, get a pool cue shot right to the face. A lot of different things we can do there. But off of this, number two, I bring it down here, up here. Now, a lot of times, how do we elicit a number two response? How do I get you to do number two? I'm going to attack you one. There's your two.
Yep.
Right? So there's his, he's not going to go here and then go around your head and then think about coming at me over here.
Sorry.
It's not really feasible to be building that response. So I go here, yeah, now you're going to give me a two, and I take that down and I'm up over here. And then from there, slap the back of the elbow on the forearm, maybe if I'm going downward, back of the elbow if I want to push him that way. Because when I disrupt your center, watch this. See how it just totally disrupts your center?
Yep.
But this is different from this. When I'm here,
Yeah.
this brought everything down, right? And I can practice that big O.
As many times as you want.
Yeah. Want to give that a shot?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Number two.
Oh, man.
It's nice being on the receiving end sometimes, right?
It is. But can I see it again?
Sure. So I can force you to do a two, or you can just offer me a two.
Yes.
Bring it down to my hip, offer the puño.
Yes. All right.
Circle
there.
up, we're in here. Whoa, oh, fingers. Fingers. No. Oh, there you go. And then from here, up here, crank this down, let that follow through. Get this over here, got my disarm.
I like how I tilt my head back so it lines up perfectly with your stick.
So, do you want to elicit a number two from me, or do you want me to just give you a two?
I'll elicit.
Bang! That's an excellent start, but I wouldn't be able to.
I'm getting there.
That's good. Dropping the elbow, good. There it is.
Yeah.
Come on. So you have options when you get to this point.
There's that. Okay, so.
Boom.
Yeah.
Crump.
So.
Yeah. We're getting there.
Oh, I'm doing it again.
Whoop!
Sir.
See, I just crumble. Oh gosh, please don't hit me.
That's good. I like that.
Whoa.
Oh, let's try that again.
All right.
Wait. So here, this has to drive.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. All right.
But you're sort of driving it, but drive it up.
Like drive it.
Yeah, like drive it in a circle.
Oh, right. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
drive it in a circle. When I start to fight you,
Yeah.
okay, and you start to move,
Yeah,
to
no,
push,
that doesn't work.
drive in a circle.
Right. Going around it.
That's right.
And then.
Bam! Oh, right
What's
in
going
my
up in there?
face. That was good. Right in the wall. That was excellent.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
gonna move that wall someday.
Really should.
Yeah.
At least the face part.
Yeah. Just my height. Just take a section out. Good.
I see.
Boom.
And then.
And then that disrupts the center because you hit behind the elbow.
Sir.
Because in the end, if we're here and you go to do the bait, and I'm here and he doesn't move, I just bring this right here and take over. So he's got to know what he's doing if he's going to do that.
Can I do it again?
So I wouldn't want to do my counter there.
Can I do that again and not open my mouth so wide? Okay, wait a second. Can you do that one more time?
Do which one more time?
The thing you just did.
No, because now you know what's coming.
Right. That makes sense.
You're prepared for me.
Of course.
That's like telling the robber, can you please attack me one more time? Because I wasn't ready and I got another idea.
Well, that's just it. Totally. And the idea was, wait a second, I could do that. And I'm like, of course, because now I'm thinking about it. Yeah. I'm with you.
What I want you to get at is that someday as I go to do it, you know how to counter me right away.
Yes. Yeah.
And then that's when it becomes live. Not live, it becomes alive.
Not live, but alive.
But alive, yeah.
Sir.
One more time. So I want you to bring that all together now.
Oh, sir.
I won't fight you. Just boom. See, you pause there, right?
Oh, I see. That's what you mean.
Don't pause. No pausing. No pausing. Bam. Beautiful.
Sir.
Oh, did that flow nice?
Yeah.
Let's end on that one. Let's grab a stick.
Yeah, sir.
Let's not do another one tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have enjoyed joining us tonight. We didn't have too many chatters tonight, but that's all right. Hopefully, we'll be here next week, same time, 6:45 on a Wednesday. And again, we had a great summer on the weekend. Hopefully, we'll have our winter camp coming up in February, usually the first weekend of February. And that's when we train lots of modern Arnis all Saturday, all Sunday, and have fun with that. You've experienced those.
I have.
Would you tell anyone else to come out, or are you like, no, don't come out?
No, absolutely, I would come out. Lot to learn.
Oh, that's
Good time.
Yeah. And it's funny because in the beginning, if I remember this correctly, the seminar would be coming up and you'd be like doing work and stuff and you're like, I don't know if I should go. I think you had that experience, didn't you?
Yes, but
a few times.
Just to clarify, it was less of a, I don't know if I should go, and more like, it's like a whole weekend gone. That kind of thing, right?
I could get a lot of other stuff done if I didn't go.
Uh-huh.
Meanwhile, if you didn't go, you'd be like sitting on your couch and
doing all sorts of fun stuff.
not doing the proper stuff you should be doing.
No, but the reality was, even when I used to feel like that, after I went every time, I was like, yeah, I'm glad I went. So,
there you go.
Yeah.
So you had that feeling at the end of it going, man, I'm glad I came. Yeah. And that's how I was taught when I first started to train seriously. My instructor said to me, come to class even when you don't want to. Watch what happens. And then as I started to open up a school and started teaching, I started laying that foundation and telling people that. Come to class, even when you don't want to. Watch what happens. And by the end of it, I don't have anyone that's ever come up to me and said, I shouldn't have been in class tonight.
Yeah, I never hear that.
Have you ever heard that? You've been with me a long time, right?
Nope.
No. So, that being said, always remember, even in these dark times coming up like January and February, when it's all rainy here on the island, and it's gray, and the sun sets at 4 in the afternoon, and it's dark, and you've eaten your dinner, and you're like, I'm just going to stay. Get your butt up, get your butt out, have some fun, go back home, have a great sleep.
Get your butt up, get your butt up. That's what I got out of that.
Wait a second. Keep your clothes on. All right, so anyways, that being said, if you're logged into this stream tonight, do give us a thumbs up on this video, please, and also a subscribe to the channel. We're at 356 now. We're slowly starting to climb up there. I can't wait to hit 400.
Yeah.
We have to think about doing something when we hit 400, by the way. So we might as well start now.
Yeah.
Anything else? Anyone saying? No, but we wish everyone a good night. Thank you for joining us. If I'm forgetting anything. If you ever want to donate to the studio, you can do that through a way in the message box below this video. that has an opportunity through an email money transfer, or through PayPal and stuff like that. It can lead you to a site. That being said, we do have a thanks, guys. See you next week, potentially, question mark. All right. Pleasure, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, everyone at home. And if you are having fun setting up your Christmas trees, whether it's real or not, we support both.
Yep.
Yeah.
For a limited time
Although
only.
I've never told you why I don't go with a real Christmas tree.
Because it's a pain?
Yeah, probably. I can't say I've ever, I don't know. I think maybe probably because I grew up with a fake one.
Sure.
And we had a fireplace in our house.
Yeah.
And it was alive, like a real fireplace, a gas fireplace, but the logs are in there and stuff.
Yeah.
There are times when the flue was not open for the air to go up, and the fire came out, and the Christmas tree was always beside the fire.
Yeah, there you go.
And I'm just like, you know what? I think that probably just embedded in my mind that I shouldn't ever get a real tree.
Yeah, real tree.
For some reason. So
dangerous.
Some childhood and trauma. I walk into the living room and I'm the only one there, and I see the fire going up towards the ceiling.
Yeah.
But luckily it was all rock on the way up. So it turned black and we had to wash it.
Oh, nice.
But I'm just like, Ma, Dad, the fireplace! And my dad comes running with an oven mitt on.
Oh, nice.
You know.
So let me get this straight. Does that mean is this why every Christmas you come upstairs there and you're a little nervous? Is that what that
Oh yeah, I'm shaking. I'm like, I don't want to be up here.
Yeah, something's not right. It smells like real tree in here.
I gotta go. All right. Maybe Big Steve will twirl some sticks, flip them around. I'm gonna do the techie bits. Good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah, our delay wasn't too bad tonight for the
lag.
The lag.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I gotta close down the chat. Excuse me. And end the stream. Good night.